No, YouTube messing up right now. Chit. Technical difficulties. I guess we live now. Let me see. Chit. Technical difficulties. Okay. We live. We in here live, man. You already know it's your boy Joe back at it again. Codingface.com. Y'all better subscribe. Y'all better like the video. Y'all better just show some love, man. I'm here for you guys, alright? Yo, I got my little nephew. Say what up, Justin. You already know. You already know it's your little boy right here. You already know it's your boy Justin. Get up, Justin. You already know. We're gonna hit him with a 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Dab. There you go. Dabbing on him. All right, guys. I'm super excited, like always, right? Because we did a challenge. So many people actually came out. I thought nobody was gonna do the challenge at all. Because you know how people are, they're like, it's the weekend, I want to just chill at home, relax, I don't want to do any work. Well, some of you guys actually did some work. Like, I'm like super amazed at the level of detail of basically of everything that you guys built, man. Like, everybody did an amazing job. And you know, it's like, it's freaking crazy, man. Like, I'm just being honest, like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, man, but anyways, man, we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start with my topic. The topic of today is basically managing your finances as a new web developer, right? Meaning, just how Biggie said, yo, more money, more problems. You know, as time goes by and you realize, hey, every year you start making a little bit more money, a little bit more money, a little bit more money, things start getting crazy. You know, you might start getting yourself a house, you might get a brand new car, you might get married, you might get kids, whatever, man. But it's crazy because when you have nothing, at first you think, oh, when I get to this level, when I get to $50,000, I'm going to do this, and this. But once you get to that level, you have so many other expenses. And it's the same thing as you go up. Once you touch 75,000, once you touch 100,000, like every freaking level that you go as far as money wise, there's always more problems and more shit that you gotta pay. So it's like no matter how much you make, you can make $1 million, $2 million a year. At the end of the day, you're gonna have a lot of fucking expenses because that's just how life is. And I just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you guys pretty much like once you guys start making some money, start saving to the side. Put into the side, you know, a good 5 to 20% of your earnings. Put it to the side. Put it for savings, right? Also, too, if you work for a company that offers 401k, take it, guys. Max it out as much as you can, because the 401k is pretty much a lot of companies. What they do is, you know, it's not taxable, so they take out the money from your check. They put it in there into an account, and then your company, if you let's say if you put in $10,000 a year out of your own money into that account, your company comes and matches it. So at the end of the day, let's say you do 10 years on a company or 5 years, whatever. If you put in $100,000 into an account, your company matches that and says, okay, we're gonna match it another $100,000 on top of it. So now you're ready for something as far as like, you know, retirement. Because you got to think about it like this. We're not going to be coding our, you know, for the rest of our lives. There's going to be a point where you might want to retire and say, hey, I'm old as fuck and all I want to do is just travel and just chill and, you know, just fucking get drunk, whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I mean? But you have to plan that out. You can't expect to get to 45, 50, 60 years old and think like, oh yeah, like the government's gonna take care of me. No, man, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta start saying, hey, I'm gonna put in this money here, and I'm gonna save it for that time when I want to retire, and all I want to do is just stay home or work on my own personal projects, whatever it is. Or even later on, if you decide to take out your money early and you like, hey, I want to open up a business, at least you know that, hey, you have your savings, your 401k there, whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just finances, just being able to take care of yourself for the future. Don't expect the government that's gonna help you out for a retirement, because man, so Social Security ain't got shit for you at the end of the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't survive on $900 a month. Especially if you have kids, if you have a family, if you have a house, you're not gonna be able to survive on that. So make sure you actually save up money, put it into a 401k. Also, too, man, invest into the market. You know, there's this thing called Betterment that I could advise people to basically say, hey, go in there, put in $50 a week. That's what I do. I go in there, I put $50 a week. Right now, I'm up to, I think, $2,000 that I have inside my Betterment account. And that's just money that I would have probably spent out of nowhere, you know, just buying bullshit every fucking day. But instead of me doing that, every time that I have a little extra money, I just put it in there. I put money into that Betterment account. So if the market goes up, I make money. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, at any moment, I could take out that money from there and pretty much do whatever the hell I want. So I still have those $2,000 there. You know what I mean? It just happens that it's being played in the market. Yeah, the market is not like super safe, but at the same time, it's like, what the hell you gonna do? You gonna put it just in a savings account? Do you know that a savings account, you can put $100 into a savings account? At the end of the month, you're only gonna get like 0.003 out of a dollar. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what can you do with that? You know what I mean? At least with, you know, you put it into the market, that money starts going up. Yeah, I think it's like most of the time, like 3 to 4% a year. Sometimes even more, depending if the year is really good. And then if the market goes down, there's nothing you could do about it. It's fine. It's like, you know, that was money that you had there to play around with. It's not your main savings account, you know? But yeah, so Betterment, there's this other thing called Robinhood that I would advise you guys to check out. Because it's like, as money starts coming in, you guys don't want to have, you know, money just being stale, just being there. Say, hey, now I'm earning a little couple of dollars and all I have to show for is just fucking money in my bank account. That's bullshit. You want to make your money work for you. You know what I mean? So that's the advice that I want to say to you guys. And yeah, and that's it. It's pretty simple today, man. This is, like I always tell you guys, my live shows is never gonna be like something, you know, planned. It's more about just coming in here, talking shit with you guys, giving the first 10 minutes of the live stream on a topic, and then from there, after that, you know, just chill with you guys, answer some questions, and see what the hell you guys is up to. You know what I mean? That's what my live show is about. But yeah, so oh yeah, so let's announce the winner. Who's the winner? Well, okay, there was so many people that I'm gonna say this, man. It was very hard to choose a winner, but I chose this person because I really like the detail that this person put in. This person, he used SAS, he used mixins, you know, SAS mixins. He used HTML5 tags. What else? Then the detail on the design, it came out almost exactly as the design is. Like, he did a very, very good job. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. He did a very good job. And I'm gonna tell you right now who was the winner, because it's your boy. It's your boy, Mystical Motions. He's the winner. Yo, congratulations, man. Yeah, send me a message so I could get your email and I could actually give you the free course. Yeah, man, you won. If you guys haven't seen him, his work, I'm gonna put it. Let me see. I'm gonna put it right now for you guys to check it out. He is the winner. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now, and then I'm gonna put it in the description. Definitely the winner. He did like some pretty cool job. Like I'm excited because next week I'm gonna do another challenge, right? And let's see who wins that, right? This week was pretty easy. It was just create something, out of a dribble image. Create something out of a landing page. It was that simple. It wasn't like nothing too crazy, but you could tell who actually put in work and who didn't, who actually took it serious. And I think he really did his thing. Um, what's his name? It says Kawika Kano. I wonder where he's from, man. If anybody knows where he at, tell him he won. His YouTube name is Mystical Motions. It says Mystical Motions Graphics and Video Effects. Let me leave him a little message. Let me see. Hey, bro, congrats. You are the winner of the challenge. Okay, man. All right, guys. Any questions, any comments y'all want to say, just leave it right there. I want to see exactly what you guys want to talk about today. Let me see. Hold on. I'm messaging the winner right now, so give me 1 second. I don't know if he's probably busy or not, but let me see. Let me see. All right, guys. So let's look into the chat. Let's chat it up, guys. Let's see what's good today, man. Let's see what's really good. We got 30 people in here. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Yo, from Poland, bro. I love you, Marcin Miller. I fucking love you too, bro. There's like a sausage fest in here. But it's okay, man. It's fine. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see. As a web developer, should I learn .NET? Yeah, learn .NET if you want to, man. .NET is one of those languages. It's like PHP. .NET and PHP are like one of the most popular languages as far as like being able to just get a job right away. So C#, .NET, like, yeah, I will say learn it. But you gotta understand, there's a big difference. PHP is more like regular websites, but when you talk about C#, .NET, you're talking about corporate. So you have to ask yourself, hey, do you want to work corporate, right? Yep, Faris Y. Back at it again. I done did it again. All right. What's up from Las Vegas? Vegas. I need to go over there, man. I actually wanted to go get married with my girl in Vegas just to do it, just to be like, do some crazy shit. I feel like you're from the come up, Oh, man. Exactly. Yeah. Like, I know how to manage my money because I came from nothing, man. I'm not here. I'm not a trust fund baby. I don't have a daddy and mommy who was here in the United States since the beginning of fucking time. And, it's like, I have nothing. Like, if I don't get it for myself, I'm not going to have anything. Like, nobody's going to come here and give me money in my pocket. I don't have a trust fund where it's like, oh, yeah, my daddy left me, 200 grand in the bank account. I don't have nothing. Like, my daddy left me negative account. That's what he left me. So it's like, That's why he loved me. You know what I mean? So I came from the bottom, man. Let me see. I've been coding since I was a little kid. Websites for 19 years old. Things have changed a lot. The web 5, 10 years ago was actually very different. You need to stay on top of the game. Yeah, the web is completely different now. Like I've been doing this since 2000, 2001 when I first started playing around with making websites. People who's been around, they know about geocities.com, angelfire.com, the original MySpace. Like that's how I learned the basics of learning how to code. But I didn't know how to code. I just knew how to copy and paste. Go to pages and be like, oh yeah, I like this thing. Copy and paste. That's what I used to do all the time. All right. Let me see. Is Betterment an app or a website? It's both. You could sign up on the website or you could sign up through your phone. I have it on both. I have it on my phone, and I usually check it on the website too. Yup, Queens. You already know. Chip, chip, chip. All right. I have designs for websites. Some websites or some other projects should I do? Should I start learning to work on the canvas? I have a design. I have design websites. Some websites. What are some other projects should I do? I don't get that question. Sorry, anonymous. You gotta, I don't know, write it better so I can understand what exactly is it that you're asking me. His name sounds like a Hawaiian name, right? Okay. Show us your hats collection. I don't even have that many hats, man. I have like 4 hats. It's like a Queen's hat. I got a Billionaire Boys Club hat. I have 2 other hats which say Lollapalooza, and that's it. Let me see. Is object-oriented programming necessary to learn, or is just PHP basics enough? Well, it depends on the level that you're going for. You know what I mean? Like, just to do basic things, all you need is just the basics of PHP. But once you start dealing with web applications and you want to scale and you want to do bigger things, you definitely got to learn object-oriented programming. Do I use .NET at your job? No, I've never used .NET ever in my life. It's crazy. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how it looks like, to be honest with you guys. But I just know that all the corporate companies, they use it, and I usually stay away from corporate because, like, do you think your boy could be in a corporate company? Do you think I really want to be in a corporate company where I could come in? If I can do this on a corporate company, I can come in into the meeting and be like, Dad, if I can't do that, I don't want to be in there. You know what I mean? I don't want to be working in a company with people with a stick up their ass with that shit. Let me see. Can I with that shit up their ass? You know what I mean? I don't want to be with those guys. But that's just me, cause I don't need it. All right. Yup. Milk Stars, man. Milk Stars, what up, bro? Like, we're supposed to work on something, man. I see you working with other people's, and you still haven't hollered at your kid, man. Holla at your boy, man. Like I'm telling you, I'm the hottest. I'm the hottest thing out here right now. I'm the hottest thing on YouTube right now. we killing them right now. So it's like, make sure you come back to your kid, man. Let's work on something, man. All right. Oh shoot. Aaron and Beta. Yo, Aaron, we need to work on something, man. I love your channel too, man. I love your channel, for real. I feel like your channel is pretty legit, man. There's another person, another YouTuber who I respect, and I like his grind. I like what he got, and it's like a real person. It's not like a fake YouTuber. You know how there's YouTubers here who I'm not gonna name their names. They look like freaking actors who just they write down an SEO word and be like, oh yeah, web developer. This gets a lot of views. Okay, cool. Let's try to get that audience. That's how they look. But guys like Milk Stars, Aaron and Beta, Eric, your boy Krishan, me, even fucking Chris Hawks, Like, those are real persons. There's like a real fucking person behind the camera. It's not like a fake ass person who's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something because it's getting a lot of views and I can make money out of it. They're not here for that. They're here because they like YouTube and they like to program and they like to, coding. So, yeah, man, I really like Arian Beta's YouTube. If you guys haven't checked it out, check him out. He's pretty cool. All right, let me see. Let me keep reading. Let me keep reading what you guys got. Chit. All right. Yeah, man. GeoCities, man. I'm telling you, man. That's where everybody started. Like, people who have been around in like early 2000s, 1999. Like, you guys know about GeoCities, man. Angel Fire. What's the other website where like all the Asian girls was at? Like Zanga. Like a whole bunch of shit. All right, let me see. How can I get an entry-level web development remote job? Okay, that already sounds crazy. How can I get an entry-level web development remote job? I mean, I don't know. I would say search on odesk.com and try to see what you're gonna find out there. But I would say if you're in the United States, it's not worth it. If you live in another country like India or anywhere else outside of the United States, maybe it'll be worth it because people's gonna try to pay you like $5, $10 an hour. Like, it's not worth it. For somebody in the United States, well, you can't survive on that money. But for somebody like in India, yeah, they could fucking, $8 an hour is fine because, there's people over there making $2 an hour or even less than that. So, you know what I mean? All right, let me see. Oh, shoot, we broke the record. We got 41. Holy shoot, man. We broke the record. We got 41 people watching. That's it, man. The channel's growing, man. The channel is growing, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not again. Yo, guys, I'm just having fun. I love it when I get to come here. Oh, shoot. Again, we broke another record. 42 people in here. 42 people in here. I just get so hyped, man. I get so hyped and so excited when I get to come in here and just see the whole crew, because I see you guys in the comments all the time. But when I come here live, this is different, man. I am motivated to buy 10 hats now. Yeah, man. Do you think it's easier getting a web development job if I have an information technology degree? Yeah, I think it could be easier because it's like you're doing IT. The way how people think about it, it's like, okay, a developer would know, hey, a developer doesn't care what degree you have as long as you could do the job. But like, let's say somebody from HR, they're so dumb that, when they post a job listing, they're like, oh yeah, informational, this person is an IT person. And then, we could give him a job in web development. Like, yeah, he fits in, so automatically you're going to have an advantage more than other people's. You know what I mean? So, and then of course, once you get to the interview, it's different. You just got to show your skills to whoever's actually interviewing you. Because most likely, it's not going to be just a HR person. It's going to be other people there too. There's going to be, maybe if it's a smaller company, the owner of the company. There might just be a project manager. There might just be whoever, the HR person. But there's always going to be one person who is the developer who pretty much is going to say, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. So try to cater more to that guy than everybody else. Because usually it's going to be the developer is the one that has the last say-so on it. So he might just be like, hey, if he don't like you, you might not get the job. So focus on that guy. When they're interviewing you, look at that guy for sure. All right? Let me see. What's up, bro? I just started JavaScript. Feel kind of nervous learning it because I hear it's tough. Well, yeah, everything's fucking tough, man. Like, don't feel nervous about it, right? Like, just do your thing. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about how people say, holy shit, my fault. Ray, I got you. But we just broke another record. We got 44 people in here. Yo, watch somebody record this and make this thing like a meme. All right. Anyways, I'm back. So yeah, Ray, don't worry about it. Just keep doing your thing, man. Don't worry about what anybody else says. And it's like, oh yeah, it's hard to get into JavaScript jobs, especially when you don't have that much experience. Like, let's say you're a front end developer, but if they're looking for somebody who really knows something like React, Angular, a lot of times you need at least a year, 2 years of experience. But if they just want you as a junior developer, man, don't worry about it, man. So long as you know like jQuery and you know how you understand what JavaScript does, then you're gonna be fine. Just keep going. Just apply. Trust me. Sometimes you gotta think about it like this. Sometimes there's so many jobs that people are not even applying to certain jobs. So you might just be lucky to be the first person to apply for a job in like 3 months, and they might just hire you on the spot because there's not that many people applying for it. You know what I mean? So, let me see. What is a good way to understanding JavaScript? Well, there's a course that I have for my description called um, it's called Understanding the Weird Parts. JavaScript Understanding the Weird Parts. If you really want to go in depth into it and understand really JavaScript, that's the course that you have to take. Period. Like there's nobody else. There's no book out there. There's no website. There's no YouTube video out there that goes in detail as much as that course. And it's only $20 right now. Like I'm just being honest with you. There's no book out there worth it. That compared to that course, trust me. Yeah, Aaron, man, we gotta work, man. We gotta get together, man, for sure. Okay, let me see. Back in the days, you designed websites with tables. Yeah, that's how we used to do it, man. Back in the days, my first Dragon Ball Z website was like in tables. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right. All right, little dad. Nah, keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. If you got it for 120K, your first job, then more power to you, man. Definitely, they want more developers in that area. Then, it's really good. I'm glad. Let me see. How long have you been learning code? I've been doing this since 2012. I will say since 2012. Everything else that I did when I was like 14 years old, I don't consider it like serious because that was just like building little bullshits. Like, as a little kid, you build a little website, but that's not real. That's not a website. Like, if you know what I mean, because it was mostly copy and paste. Like, I would go to a website and say, okay, I like how this navigation looks. So I would go to the website, not knowing what's going on, and I just copy and paste the source code. That's what I used to do back then. So I didn't really know how to code until 2012. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go under because I gotta charge my computer. Let me see. Yep. Okay, we back. Whoa. All right, let me see. What else? Yep. Yeah, man. It's one of the best courses, man. Yeah, little dad, that's good, man. Coding boot camps, they're holding you down. Nah, that's good, man. Like, people think I hate coding boot camps, but I don't, man. I just don't think that it's needed. I feel like I could get, I could pretty much tell somebody, hey, follow this courses, and in less than a month, I could teach them more than anybody in the coding boot camp could teach them. But it all depends on the person. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think of boot camps as going to the gym, right? You lose weight if you work out hard. Now you could go to the gym and pretty much just be there and not do shit, but you have a trainer that's not teaching you shit. You're don't no matter how much you're spending in that gym, you're still going to be fucking mediocre, because if you don't put in the work, if you don't put in the hours, then you're gonna be at the same level as somebody else who's not doing it. You know what I mean? So it's more about the person. So that's why I tell people, hey, it's not needed to go to a boot camp, because I feel if you really want to become a web developer or a software engineer, whatever you want to become, it's not about you. It's not about the boot camp. The boot camp is gonna teach you the same thing that you could get on the internet for free, but it's all on you. So it's like, that's why I tell people, it's like, hey, you go on it if you really want to. You go to a bootcamp if you really want to, and you feel like you need the motivation and you need to be around other developers, and that's how you learn better, then go for it. But if you think that just by going to a bootcamp, the bootcamp is going to make you a developer, it doesn't work like that. All right, let me see. Would it make sense to take up a job in another country just for the experience of living there? Money wise, is not that great compared to my current country, maybe 10-15% more. Wait, would it make sense to take a job in another country? I mean, if you really want to just travel and, yeah, just go to another country, man. See, what experience were there? Were they looking for a little? Okay, talking to little dad. Do you even ever hit DR? It's my favorite vacation spot. Yeah, man, I haven't been to DR. I'm Dominican, by the way, guys, but I haven't been to DR since 19. I'm 29 now, so this year in December I'm gonna be 30 years old. I'm gonna be an old head, but. Yeah, I haven't been to DR in so long. I gotta go back. All right, let me see. Let me see what else. Oh, Potch, where's your thing, Potch? I didn't answer your question. Where you at? What do you think of the hospitality industry for solo freelance web developers, like restaurants, hotels? Um, how viable is a niche? Hmm. I think you can make a lot of money if you're making websites for like restaurants. I used to work in an agency that they used to make websites for every single restaurant in Astoria, Queens, and they made money. They just didn't pay me that much. You know what I mean? They made money. So it's like, as a freelance, if you could get the if you could get the clients, then yeah, man, you can make a lot of money. All right, let me see my blog.
Ah, ¿tú lo pagas?
Estoy trabajando, mano. Coge para allá.
Después contigo, you don't want
Got my mom out here. I think, it's really good that, I got my mom living with me now, but it is kind of annoying where it's like, I used to live in this house by myself, dolo, and now, because my sister passed away and everything, I told my mom, hey, you can live over here for a little while, but it's really annoying me. Yeah, especially when she comes in here like that. She don't understand that it's annoying. She don't fucking understand that shit. But it's like it's not like I want to be a bad son and shit, but man, when you live by yourself is the best, man. Living with fucking people is getting annoying me. Alright, anyways, man. Yeah, Aaron, I'll see you later, man. Take care, man. Dominican and Chinese. Who's Dominican and Chinese? I'm in a coding boot camp right now, and I hate it. I only went because I don't have a college degree, but I got a decent started job like a month from, and now I'm just going to finish. Yeah, I mean, just finish it, Derek. Like, but it's like I always say to people, it's like literally everything that you go into a boot camp, you can learn it on your own. You know, so. What was your comment? I didn't get to see it. Let me see. Charles, I missed your comment. Where is that? I missed it. My fault. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. What up? What up? What up? What up, peoples? Live, live, live. I want you guys to basically put a message of where you from right now, man. What country? What state? I want to know what we have here right now. Who do we have here in the room right now? Let me see. If I do, I don't use Twitter. I have a Twitter to basically promote whatever I'm doing on YouTube, but I don't freaking go on Twitter. I don't. Do you think it's possible to keep up with coding and school at the same time? Yeah, you could do both. I hear some people getting jobs before they even finish the camp. Yeah, I hear that too. A lot of times, you know what's funny? This is hilarious. This is a real funny and kind of sad situation. I know people who have gone to a boot camp, right? They've gone to a boot camp, even though they have a computer science degree. I don't know if you guys understand. How stupid does this sound? You have a computer science degree, which means you have 4 years of college, and somehow you feel like, hey, I can't learn this on my own, and I have to go to a fucking boot camp and get myself in debt for another $20,000? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. Because people want to get something done, right? But then they're not secure on themselves. They feel like they need to go to a boot camp to say, oh yeah, I'm going to school. Buddy, they're going to teach you the same shit in your fucking house on YouTube or on fucking Udemy, on the courses that I give you, or on fucking Coursera or Udacity, whatever. They teaching you the same shit. So why can't you just fucking learn this thing on your own? Why is it that people are so insecure that they have to go to a boot camp? There's a difference if you don't have the knowledge. But if you have a computer science degree, why the fuck are you going to a boot camp? Somebody explain that to me. Hey Joe, are you attached to your job or are you willing to leave for a little more? Man, I took a pay cut coming to the job where I went to, or where I work at now. Like, the company that I was gonna go to was Tidal. I don't know if you guys heard of Tidal. I was gonna go to Tidal. If I didn't have this job that I have now, I was supposed to work at Tidal. Like, I went to the interview. I did the phone interview. Went to the interview. Then after that, did another thing, like a test, like a take-home test. Right? I did the fucking take-home test. They wanted me to start 2 weeks after I did the test. And then basically I found this new job where I work at now, which is here in Long Island, New York. And pretty much I did take a pay cut. But it wasn't like that much of a big difference because I would have had to spend $10,000, $15,000 a fucking year from traveling to go back to New York City because I don't live in New York City no more. So it's like I will have to pay for gas. I will have to pay either for gas, paying for a train, or if not, paying for a parking spot over there in New York City in Manhattan. So at the end, I didn't really take a pay cut. It was just more like, hey, I would have made the same amount because I would have still had to pay for a whole bunch of other shit. But nah, to me personally, I'm not leaving the company that I'm in now. Especially now I'm gonna have a kid. Like it's better to be stable. Like I'm not in the point right now that I could be like, hey, I'm gonna leave everything. Especially when I'm in the middle of, I want to buy a new house. So I want to buy a new house. I'm planning on buying a Maserati this year. So it's like all the shit that I want to do, I need this stable income. I can't just jump around. You know what I mean? So, uh, is web development going anywhere? What if I invest all my time now making this my career only web development proper job 5 years from now? Listen, web development is gonna be around forever. Like so long as the internet is around. You know what I mean? So I would say this is like one of the most solid jobs. Plus, web development is the beginning of your career as a developer. Like 5 years from now, you don't know if you even like web development anymore. 5 years from now, you might just want to be fucking making uh, applications for fucking the fridge, applications for cars, applications for wherever the fuck you want to make an application. Like web development is gonna teach you how to program. It's the beginning of your career, but it's not the end. Some people stay in web development. Like me, I love web development. This is where I'm most likely gonna stay. After I leave web development, is to open up my own business. Either open up my own business or I want to do this. I want to do this YouTube thing full time, but I want to do it in a bigger scale. I want to be able to go to different parts of the country, help people out, and basically put it here on YouTube live and teach courses or whatever. But I want to always do something with web development. You know what I mean? So for me, web development is not going anywhere. Let me see. What's up, Albert Galvez, Kevin Pelaez. Uh, is there a dream company that you would love to work for? A dream company that I would love to work for. Well, if there was a dream company that I would love to work for, it would be a company that I would work only 2 days of the week, 2, 3 days of the week, not every single day. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty much tired of like going into an office and work there. Like I kind of hate it. Like that's just being honest. I'm starting to hate going into an office and work because I know I could work remotely, and besides that, then I don't know. I don't want to work in a company. My goal is not working in a company like Google or Facebook or this and that. I would work at Google or Facebook if I could work from home. Like that's just to be honest. I don't want to go over there to be in a corporate environment. That's not for me. People like me, we're not supposed to be in a corporate environment because to be in a corporate environment, you have to be fake. You have to be like one of those guys you know with the perfect tie and the perfect shirt and the fucking hair to the side and be like, "Hi, my name is Sean." That's not me. I come into an office like, "Hey, what up, guys? How's everybody doing?" Like, I go into certain offices like that and they're just gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'd rather just be myself than me going into an office and being miserable. In the sense like that. So, that's just me. Let me see. Muhammad Islam. What up? What up? Let me see. Let me see. I'm reading. I'm reading right now, guys. Mm, yeah, nah. Computer science associates is gonna help out, man. Any degree is gonna help out. I have an associate's in programming systems, so it's like, you know, did I learn anything from it? Not really. I ain't learned shit from it, but at least it looks good. It looks like, hey, this person went to college. You know what I mean? But did I even need it? No, because I could have learned all this stuff by myself, regardless. Anyways, let's see. The Joe man. What up? What up? What up? Coding phase. Let me see. I'm in block. Yeah, I don't know about block, man. I feel like block is, man, for the money that you're paying block, man. You could have paid it to me, and I would have helped you out, and then I would have gave that money to everybody here on YouTube to buy free courses. Like, block ain't really teaching you anything that I couldn't fucking, I could have just told you with one time. I would have told you in 20 minutes everything that block is telling you. Let me see. North Queens in the house. Yes, sir. Queens, Queens, Queens. New Jersey, Texas, England. Let me see. LA, Poland, England again, London, London town. Let me see. Virginia, San Francisco, North Carolina, London, Brett. Morocco, Jersey, baby. But living in Berlin. Alright. Was it Bangladesh, Sin City, Chicago, Bronx, New York, Dominican. You heard? Vegas, Delaware, San Francisco, NYC, the Bronx again, North Carolina, but live in VA. I agree. Okay, New Jersey, Alan from Paris. Where? Alan from Paris. Maryland. Let me see. What else? What else? Codecademy versus Udemy. Codecademy is cool to just like learn the basics. You know, if you want to just go in and learn what the hell a variable is or what a if statement is, you could go on it. But for me, I like Udemy because they teaching me like project based things that you might need in a real job. When you like, let's say an example, when you learn something from Codecademy, right, and you're going step by step by step. At the end of the course on Codecademy, most people don't know how to actually build their own websites because all they've been doing is just following each step, but they don't know how, all the skills that they learned, how they put that into a website. Most people, they don't know that, so I was saying, let me see, Treehouse versus Udemy. Treehouse versus Udemy, it's like the same thing. It's the same shit. I would say Udemy because it's better, because it's like, okay, you buy the courses and you know exactly what you're getting. Like Treehouse has so much options and so much shit that you could do there, but it's all giving you just the basics. They're not really teaching you how to put things together. It's like right now, like somebody could teach me, hey, teach me React, right? Or React course, right? And they teach me JavaScript, step by step by step. But then at the end they tell me, hey, now with the skills that you learn, you know how to do if statements, loops, whatever, build the app, React, right? Most people don't know what the hell to do or where to start. So that's where Udemy comes in and just basically the person who's teaching it to you teaches you the basics, and then at the end shows you how to build a project. And in Team Treehouse, they don't do that at all. They don't teach you full websites, which is something that people need. You need to learn how to build full websites. You don't need to learn little pieces of oh yeah, I know how to do change a box color. Well, I know how to, when this thing clicks, I know how to make a little pop-up show up with jQuery. No, you need to learn how to build a whole fucking website. Don't teach me how to do one little thing and think like, oh yeah, he learned JavaScript. No, he didn't learn shit. All he learned was to follow whatever you were showing him. Show me how to build the whole fucking website. That's why I like fucking Udemy. You know what I mean? And yeah, Udemy has some shitty courses sometimes. But that's why you get 30 days refund. If you see the thing is fucking bullshit, get your fucking refund, man. Alright, let me see. Yeah, man, let me see. From Peru, live in VA. Yeah, of course. I'm still there's like two Jays, right? Jay said, "Hi Joe, been watching you for a week now. Just wanted to find out how much coding you are still self-teaching yourself now compared to when you first started learning 4 years ago." When I first started 4 years ago, I was doing it literally every single day. Every single day I would code for about 4 to 12 hours. 4 hours was the minimum. Every single day I did it for 6 months. By the time it was over, like 6 months, I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was fucking a master at everything. Everything from HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Because I really put in that work, you know? But I didn't get a job until a year later because I never applied. You know how you guys probably go through this too. You guys build things that look cool and look nice, and you're like, oh yeah, this is so cool. But then you don't apply to jobs because you're thinking, oh, I'm not gonna get hired. You know what I mean? So that's why I always tell you guys, just fucking apply. As soon as you can make a website, apply. Nah, man. Maseratis is fucking ill, man. Like, I'm being honest, man. I don't know if you've been inside a Maserati. I don't know if you drove a Maserati. But fucking Maseratis is legit, man. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, Maseratis is the shit, man. When you driving them shits is legit. I wouldn't buy myself something like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini because that's way too flashy. That's way too flashy. That's just showing, how you call it, opulence and like showing like, oh, I got fucking money and I want people to look at me. Nah, I want something that's comfortable and it's like, oh yeah, I'm driving luxurious. Something that I could say, hey, I busted my ass all these years to buy something nice. And I'm not talking about buying this shit used because I've never buy shit used. I buy my shit brand new. So I could, go into that fucking dealership and be like, yo, bro, here's the bag, man. Let me get them keys. Because then that's when you feel good. You don't feel good when you go in there and you be like, oh, let me finance this thing. I don't know about you guys. That's not me. I don't like fucking that feeling that you get. You're like, oh yeah, now I gotta do every fucking month $700 payment. Nah, man. My thing is gonna be like, yo, that's when I know I made it. I made the right decision. It's gonna be when I freaking buy that Maserati and just be like, hey man, here's that 80K, man, cash. Let me get that car. That one, red. Yeah, with the red seats. That's it, man. With the system and the Maserati fucking rims, just for the hell of it. And one of the reasons too is like out here with the neighborhood where I live at is like super bougie. It's like I live like in the poorest house in the neighborhood. Everybody around here is like fucking Lamborghinis and fucking Maseratis. I'm over here with a fucking Nissan Rogue, man. Like it just don't even look right, man. So it's like I'm living in a good neighborhood with a car that don't even match. You know what I mean? So I have to do it. All right. Let me see. The internet is a type 1 technology. It's the future. It can't go anywhere exactly. Backend will be here 10, 20 years. Yeah, of course. The backend is always going to be here because you have to put everything, all this data into, to backend technologies. databases, MongoDB. We don't know exactly what's gonna be next. There's GraphQL. There's so much shit that's coming out that people don't even understand that the web is not going nowhere. Can I work from home? Yeah, I could probably work from home, but most of the time, that's one thing that you guys gotta know. Most of the time, companies don't want to pay somebody really good money to work from home. They want to pay you $50,000, $60,000, which is bullshit. Like I can't survive on that money right now. With everything that I'm doing and all my expenses, and now I'm about to have a kid, and I want to buy a new house. Like I need more than 80K. Period. 80K minimum. If I find a company like that, then yeah, you're gonna see my ass at home working from home. Let me see. How do you feel about Ruby on Rails still worth? Of course, Ruby on Rails is always gonna be king. Are you gonna be able to get a job right away? I don't know, because right now most of the companies that are looking for a Ruby on Rails developer is usually they want somebody who's a senior level. So, but it's good because like let's say for example somebody who's a PHP developer or PHP developer who's been doing this for 10, 10 years, right? Let's say an example, right? For him to learn Ruby on Rails is really, really good because now he could attract those jobs that need senior level developers for Ruby on Rails. So, yeah, like you could still learn Ruby on Rails and be good. Yeah, exactly. I fucking hate working in office environments, man. I'm very lucky that the person that I work with in my office is super cool. Holy shit, guys, we fucking broke a fucking record again. We got 50 people watching right now. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, shoot, 52 people. We fucking breaking records today, man. We doing it big now, man. Hey. Yo, I'm having fun, man, because I love it. Man, when I first created this channel, I was like, man, if I ever go live, I might get 2 people. So now, to be able to see 52 people are watching me, and it's not even really about people watching me. It's more about the community and the people that's in here. Like, this is pretty crazy. Like, now we have a community, guys. Like, once I finish codingphase.com, it's going to be legit because you see, we get 53 people that are coming in here live, right? That's 53 people that's going to be on the website. You know, where you guys are going to be able to communicate with each other, chat, and just help each other out. And it's not going to be like something like, you know, when you go to Stack Overflow, there's thousands and thousands of people there, right? And there's a reason why there's so many fucking people there. And it's because they've been doing this for so long, and you know, and the promotion, everywhere you go, Stack Overflow, Stack Overflow. But this not Stack Overflow is not a niche community where you could say, hey, we're here to support each other. It's more about like, hey, you leave a fucking question, somebody could leave a answer to it, but you can't talk to them live. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what I want to do to Coding Phase, man. I want everybody to go on there and just be good, man. CodingPhase.com, man. Any advice on starting a YouTube channel? If you're gonna start a YouTube channel, man, the only way to be original, because almost everything has been done, is just be yourself. Nobody could be you. You know, like there's so many other developers here, and you know, people that is on YouTube, and there's a lot of people that just fucking hate me. Like off the bat, they hate me. But the reason why they have to subscribe, even though they hate me, is because they know I'm an original person. I'm just me. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna create your own YouTube, just be yourself, do your thing, and that's it, man. Let me see. What up? What up? What up? What up? Am I still doing Linux? Yeah, I'm still messing around with it. I haven't messed around with it in like a week and a half because it was just getting a lot of shit from Linux gets me annoyed. Like I was gonna do this PC just full Linux, but now I'm like, you know what, man? I might just get a brand new Mac Pro. Like I might sell this, trade in all the parts and all the shit, and just get myself a Mac Pro because I don't like Windows. And I don't know, Linux is too much hassle. It takes me more time to do everything that I want to do than when I'm using a Mac. When I'm using a Mac, everything's like this. I might continue it though. I might, if people really want me to continue using Linux, I'll use it and create, more Ubuntu tutorials for people. I do everything whatever everybody else wants. Sometimes it's not just about me. Sometimes I might hate something and I still give it a try. It's like I made a video about Vue.js. I fucking hate Vue.js. But I'm gonna give it a try because a lot of people want me to just give it another fucking chance. I'm gonna give it another fucking chance then. You know? Let's see. I don't have a computer science degree. I'm learning web development, free code camp. I fell in love with web development. I want to be a free one. If I'm freelancing, gonna help me. Yeah, man. If you could get clients, go ahead. Do some freelance, man. How did I learn to code? Pretty simple, man. It's in the description. If you look at the description, you'll see the courses that I took that helped me out to become a web developer. Can my income be 90,000 a year? It depends on what city you live on. This guy, Lil Dad, he says that he got $120,000 job as his first job. To be honest with you, I don't know if I believe him. But if he says it, then yeah, then I guess he did it. But I just don't see a company, a very seasoned company, a legit company paying $120,000 for somebody who's just a brand new developer. I've seen people getting paid 60, 70,000 on companies like Capital One, Bank of America. I know a couple of people who got hired by them who pretty much they got 60, 70K. But 120K, either the CEO don't know what he's doing or they just got enough money to just throw out in the air. So I don't know. Let me see. How much do you think you need to apply for an unpaid internship? How much do you think you need to apply? I mean, just apply, man. For unpaid internship, if you have good work, they're gonna hire you, man. It's not it's not that difficult. Let me see. Do you think you get more girls as a developer? How you get away from gold diggers? Well, you gotta understand. Most web developers is not. I don't think most web developers is bumping into gold diggers. Because a lot of developers that I've noticed a lot of times is super nerdy guys who've never been to a strip club, barely go to a bar. Like those guys, they don't go nowhere, man. They're in front of the computer in the basement most of the time. So it's like for you to bump into a gold digger, you have to be in a certain type of crowd. You have to be in a bar where there's a whole bunch of beautiful girls that come in there and they know that, hey, all the guys there, they get money. That's how you're going to bump into a gold digger. You're not going to bump into a gold digger in your house or a gold digger in your neighborhood. It doesn't work like that, man. There might be a girl who'll be like, oh yeah, he gets money, I might like him, this and that. But to get a gold digger, like, you need to be in a certain environment to bump into them. Like, how you think like those, super rich guys, they always get a super hot chick. Those girls, they in certain places, they go to fucking certain clubs, they go to certain bars where they know guys with money show up. So that's where you're gonna find a gold digger. Most web developers that I know, it's like I'm awkward. I'm an awkward developer. Like I go to strip clubs, I go out, I fucking go clubs, I do a lot of shit that most developers don't do. So I could bump into a fucking gold digger, but I wouldn't even fucking deal with it. You know, man. I'll throw a couple of dollars at that little shorty, but I'm not gonna try to wife it. I got a wifey, man. I'm good. I'm lucky that when I got with my girlfriend, I was fucking broke. I wasn't like dead broke. I still had a job and shit, but I was like, I didn't even have a car back then, so I'm good. Now, if we start making even more money, it's fine because she earned it. She's been with me since the beginning. So I'm putting Node.js on my list because yeah. Yeah, man. I think Silicon Valley, yeah, you might get 90 to 105K. It depends. It depends because number one is it's because of the area. That's number one. But number two, there's so many people who be bullshitting. Like you could kind of read the bullshit with people a lot of times because they'll come in and be like, yeah, I got this and much, but then it just don't add up. Because then you look at their work and you're like, wait, you got this much? Or like, you only been coding for a week and you got this much? It just don't add up. Unless you have a legit portfolio, you doesn't matter how much companies need a developer. They're not gonna hire you for 100 and something thousand just because you like, oh, I just came out of a fucking boot camp and hire me. Like, it doesn't work like that. You gotta have a legit fucking portfolio, man. Like, sometimes we can't be bullshitting out here, man. They hate the lingo. Yeah, Windows is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, guys. You can make a Hackintosh. Yeah, I've done a Hackintosh before. It didn't work properly. It's not as good as the real thing. I think Mac should freaking make this shit open source. Like, or even charge people. Like, hey, I will pay $500 to be able to install my Mac OS X into any Windows computer. I will pay $500 for that. If they were smart, they would do it. Any tips on how to properly study the Udemy courses? I would say do it like this, man. Going into a course, right? Take one, 1 to 2 chapters. Every 1 to 2 chapters, start making a project with whatever you learned. So like that, you could keep everything and retain it in your head. Because when you just watching videos and creating whatever is there on the screen, then you're just following it. You're not keeping it in the back of your mind. So I would say do it like that. Watch 1 or 2 chapters, and then from there create your own personal project with whatever you learned on the previous 2 chapters. And then do it like that. You go back and forth. 2 chapters, do a little project. 2 chapters, do a little project. So you're not just only following it, you actually testing yourself to say, hey, do I understand what I just watched in the last 2 chapters? All right? Yeah, catch it. Yeah, I just called up to the freaking to the chat right now. For some reason, it's like it's a little delay. Even though I'm watching what you guys write, there's a little delay because I'm also reading it and then answering it, and then it's a little delay. It's not like super live. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, guys, I think we did like an hour. It says an hour and 21 minutes, man. I think that's about enough for today, guys. I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit, man. You already know it's your boy Joe. Back at it again, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video, man. Make sure you like exactly all the things that we have here, man. Whatever I throw out throughout the week, man. Show some love. Leave a comment, even a dislike, whatever the hell you want, man. But leave a comment because then I know who's watching. And congratulations to the winner of today's challenge. It was Kawika Cornell, who was, let me see, what was the name of the guy? Give me a second. So
you need a website. Why not do it yourself?
Say it again.
Go to Wix.com to create.
I know it's something motion graphics, something. Oh, Mystical Motions, graphic effects, and VFX. He won today's coding challenge. So yeah, man. It's your boy Joe back at it again. You already know. Holla at your mother kid. We just having fun out here, man. And this is what it's all about. So I'm gonna see you guys later. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.